What be two movies here. So this month, I'm doing my reviews for Black Left Films because of Black History Month. Here is my review for the comic classic, and that is 1995's comic film Friday. Now, Friday, of course, premiered back in 1995 and starred the likes of Ice Cube, Chris Tucker, the late actors Tenney Alyssa Jr., John Witherspoon. I mean, come on, Friday has some really quotable lines right there. I mean, damn, I can never do that. Or maybe Bye Felicia. And how cool was it in 2015's Straight Compton film where it showed the origin story of that Bye Felicia line? I remember when I saw when I saw Straight Outta Compton and they and that line came up. I'm like, so that's where they got the line from that Bye Felicia line from Friday from. But anyway, so Friday, it's pretty much one of the best, funniest stoner comedies there is. You got Ice Cube, who plays Craig Jones, who has just got fired for stealing cardboard boxes, and so to make matters worse, his rent ends up being due, and he also hates his overbearing girlfriend named Joy, played by Apologia Parker, and he also has a best friend named Smokey, played by Chris Tucker, who owes the local drug dealer money, and so as the hours drag on, Jones and Smokey get experience on the government of urban life. Complete this film also is completed with crackheads, shootouts, pastors. I mean, some really iconic characters here too. Like you also had Neil Long in this film. Of course, before Neil Long and Ice Cube did Are We There Yet? They of course did Boys in the Hood and Friday together. I mean, Tony Lister Jr. as Debo, awesome right there. John Witherspoon as Pops. Come on, John Witherspoon's great in this film. You even have Virginia King was in this. The late great Bernie Mac as the pastor. It was also scripted by DJ Pooh. Ice Cube was of course a writer for this film. I mean, the original Friday. They also did a couple of sequels like Friday After Next, Next Friday. Where is my fourth Friday, Ice Cube? Come on, you've been promising another Friday movie for years and still haven't got another Friday. What's taking y'all so long? But anyway, uh, yeah, this movie is just is so hilarious. I mean, it's definitely a really iconic stoner-based film. It of course is a comedy that takes place during the hood, so there's that too. Ice Cube, also does like camera duty here as with fresh unemployed of course, him playing the role of Fresh on Point, Craig Jones, who, of course, lives with his mother and his door catcher father and his sister, who is really great. I mean, John Witherspoon is so funny in this. I mean, R.I.P. Pops. John Witherspoon was just, he was the best in the Friday film. And he was so good in this one. And of course, the movie was also directed by F. Gary Gray, who also gave us Straight Outta Compton. F. Gary Gray did such a great job with this movie. I really love the job he did with this. It's such a really fun, entertaining film with great characters. I mean, we even had the always great Tony Cox was in this. Uh, I mean, F. Gary Gray also had like a cameo in this film too. You even had Michael Clark Duncan even appears in like an uncredited cameo. Who he actually plays like this craps player. Megan Good even makes her film debut as one of the neighborhood kids in this. It was really good to see Megan Good in this. Anyway, Anthony Johnson also appeared. I mean, this had some really solid hoo-hoos of actors. Uh, some probably some of the best like quotable. Like this is a really quotable film, and when I mean quotable, I mean quotable. And of course, the chemistry between both Ice Cube and Chris Tucker is great. I mean, Chris Tucker, he doesn't do a whole lot anymore. I mean, I always loved Chris Tucker from the Rush Hour movies. Chris Tucker was great in the Rush Hour films, and of course, this was of course the same decade that Chris Tucker did do Rush Hour. But yeah, this is. I mean, it is crazy to believe that he. I don't even think Chris Tucker was even in the sequels. I always thought he was, but for some, I guess he wasn't, but of course Mike Epps ended up appearing in the sequel and all. But I mean, I'm still hoping Ice Cube gets around to do another Friday because I would love to see another Friday movie with Ice Cube and the gang. I mean, this, you know, I guess it probably wouldn't be the same without John Witherspoon or even Tommy Wiseau Jr. But I would still love to see another Friday. I mean, Ice Cube, come on, give us another Friday, man. But yeah, if you guys have not really seen Friday, it's on. You can find it on Fandango Now, Vudu, Prime Video, Apple TV. Some interesting streaming services you can find on time. Anyway, let me leave you guys. Have you ever seen the original Friday? If so, what story? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What was their favorite parts in it? Some of your favorite moments? Some of your favorite lines? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Simu Sairo.